personal protective equipments. So, according to Occupational Safety and Health Administration, PPE can be defined as specialized clothing or equipment worn by an employee for protection against infectious material. There are various types of PPEs which we can use, that includes gloves, gown and aprons, mask, eye goggles, overhead, foot protection. I will try to show you all of them one by one through various diagrams. So, gloves could be of several types. One of the most popular and widely used drug gloves in medical microbiology labs are sterilized gloves. These gloves are made up of latex and they comes individually packed, as you can see in this wrap. This is a wrap of one pair of glove, right? And they are mostly used during surgery and they are use and throw. Then we have non-sterilized gloves. They're also called as powdered gloves. These gloves are also made up of latex and they are also disposable and single-use ones, right? Mostly this type of gloves are used in microbiology labs. We can use them, we can even disinfect them by using disinfectants, and then we can, after finishing our job, we can discard them. They are cheaper also and can be used effectively. Next is heavy duty gloves. They are reusable and we can even decontaminate them by autoclaving and by other many other procedures. They are basically used for handling medical waste. They are also used for performing environmental cleaning, and there are other advanced type of gloves are there which is used for handling liquid nitrogen. Sometimes the people are wearing them to transfer the materials to keep their hand protected from a damage. So like that we have different type of gloves which is used in laboratories. Other than this we have aprons and gowns. As you can see in this diagram, I have shown you three kind of body coverings. One is aprons or lab coats. There are different designs available for apron which is covering large portion of our body is good usually. Then we have gowns, as you can see. So aprons are reusable. You can autoclave them, you can wash them, and you can reuse them. Gown and the hazmat suit are use and throw ones. Usually gowns are made up of cotton and they are permeable. However, nowadays we are having impermeable gowns also. Permeable gown are basically used where we just want to prevent any kind of contamination from body to product, like in vaccine industries or pharmaceutical industry or a food industry. However, whenever you want to handle a dangerous microorganism, you always has to use a impermeable gown. Better than this, we have hazmat suits which cover the entire body from head to boot, and it is completely impermeable. So like that we have different types of aprons and gowns which can be used as per our requirements or as per the category of organism you are handling. Right now there is a outbreak of COVID-19, coronavirus in our country also. So you might have seen various scientists are uh, you know are wearing this kind of suits. So basically these scientists are wearing a hazmat suit which is the impermeable type, because they don't want this virus to get absorbed into the cloth of gown and enters to their own clothes which they are wearing. So hazmat suit is more suitable to handle this kind of samples. Next is eye goggles. As you can understand, it will protect anything to go inside our eyes, so we can use it. It is usually made up of plastic and it is also disposable one. Then we can use overhead to protect anything to enter into our hairs, and we also can use it to prevent our hairs to fall down into our samples or products. Mask, this is again a very important piece of PPE. Masks could be of various types. However, two important masks are standard mask, which is also called as plate mask, or ply mask, and then we have N95 or N99 mask also. So standard masks can reduce the risk of getting infections from droplets. However, it is not very effective against aerosols, right? Right now for COVID-19, as it has been identified, it's a droplet infection. That's why even a plate mask or ply mask or standard mask is quite effective against this. However, N95 mask provides you much better protection, obviously both against droplets and aerosols, and it can prevent approximately 95% of the particles, which is even less than 1 microns in the size. The pore size of N95 and N95 mask is less than 1 micron. So they are very good, and usually when you are handling any microorganism which are usually airborne, you are supposed to use N95 mask or N99 mask. Next is closed footwear. So we can use shoes, as you can see in diagram. However, shoe covers is not very much recommended, though many people are using, but shoe cover is not that much recommended. However, if closed footwears are not available, then we can use shoe covers. Usually that too, particularly when we are on field jobs, field duties, as you might have seen various technicians roaming into the public settings to collect the samples from the people. You might have seen they are wearing shoe covers. So for outdoor jobs, or for field jobs, even shoe covers can also be used. However, for laboratory work, shoe covers are not recommended. Next thing is positive pressure suit. Now one thing you need to understand is positive pressure suits are only used in BSL for laboratories, nowhere else. As you can see, these suits are, they are made up of very robust material, very thick material, uh, which is like plastic like, and this suit is completely airtight suit, in which, as you can see, this tube like structure which is hanging over here. So this tube is attached to the suit, and this will start filling the air into the suit, like how we are filling a balloon, and it will continuously filling the suit. And there are certain pores in the suit which will allow equal amount of air to go out from the suit. So always air circulation is maintained inside the suit, and suit remains swollen also, or like a ballooned also. Therefore, even if there is any leakage into the suit, no microorganisms can get inside the suit, because no air can get inside. If there is leakage, air will only go outside. Because of that, microorganism cannot go inside. That's why positive pressure suit is very good in BSL 4 settings. However, in any other lab it is not used. Air which is getting into the this positive pressure suit is filtered by HEPA filter, right? This positive pressure suit is also called as moon suit, space suit also.